We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Bill Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again. 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4. Allen, he sets to fire deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30.
The pass.
A big play there for the Panthers. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 29.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to wind up and air it out. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 35. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd and 2.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, check, 154.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, man. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
1st and 10 at the
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one down to the 36. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep over them. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Allen going to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
To number 8.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Bills 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Quarterback taken down and sacked. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Got A man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Allen now looks to throw. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to fourth down. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw.
By Dante Jackson.
Too long for a field goal. Too short to punt that in-between range. And they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. The 2nd down pass. Interception.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Hence the score.
Hopkins with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one. On the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
God.
25-yard line.
Hello. What'd you say, bro?
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he ain't throw it.
Oh,
you so. Oh, this nigga legit.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 20.
Most fun game I done had in a minute on here, bro.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Really
Second
nice,
down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what anything's going on out there.
The Stones are legit. Things I respect. My team
Now
better
this is
though, and
picked
it's
up
young.
by the Bills. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Obviously, you hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways.
It's over for you, Flay. You fought hard.
16 yards there.
You fought to your best of your team ability.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
And
I threw it to the wrong button.
The turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. The first play of the drive there is
can't protect you, buddy. It's weighing down on him.
Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On play action, they'll throw. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the
He's playing soft cover right now.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Why
They'll
am I
take
missing
this
these
to
easy
the other
tackles?
side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16.
I gotta stop trying to hit that.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that.
He's trying my nigga in that cover, too.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So
Random
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 8.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, though?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. We're down the clock. and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
13-yard gain.
Abilities, bro.
Just like last play. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage.
Oh, in real life? Yeah.
Really,
Nah, that's just genetic.
Now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
It's
Play
just
3 of the
genetic,
drive
bro.
now is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down. Allen got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He asked me how you beat CPU. I told him just go watch my game.
Not totally home free yet,
I
but
can't
it's
really
looking
explain
good
it.
as they come up 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Dante Jackson picks it. Gets through, and now an opening. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And the Bills are going to recover. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
56, 56. 90 is the mark. 90 is the mark.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6.
Ooh,
And that is
nigga
incomplete.
disgusting,
Couldn't
dog.
hold on through the contact. Brings up second
Come
down.
on.
And
I'm
that's
about to
one
get
of
a
those
game
plays
where
where
you
it's
stop
hard to
playing.
keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Allen.
That's PI. That is clearly PI. Oh, my Lord.
Dante Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Number 88.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Panthers.
Back to throw.
Stop trying Jalen Ramsey.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
He's the best in the league. He's gonna die the best of the league.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. The old clock management 101.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now Allen. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. He was covered by Dante Jackson.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards.
Today's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly.
Is he player logging on?
We both knew it was a long shot.
So for Buffalo, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, your speed went up. Oh, that's nasty. Why? No, oh, why? Niggas gonna run out of money, like me. That didn't already happen. The free agency be late every year. You just gotta have bread. I feel you. I got another one picking the drive right now. Well, it used to be. You're straight 97 right tackle? God damn. You're gonna get better. Not doing that.